I said I wanted to try something at least once. Well, here's another one.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All who oppose, all who oppose.
All right. I'd like to welcome everyone back with one great big aloha. And I'm excited about this. Y'all can tell. Can you tell? I got my brick by brick on. You know, all of that good stuff. We on the road to 10K. Go tell a family member, friend of a friend, an auntie, uncle, cousin. Check out Emoneyshoes. Got any questions? I will respond back to you. Like I said, I prefer like to do my giveaways around the holidays. But you know what? If I don't hit 10K, that's okay. We're going to still probably do some giveaway because that's how I roll. I haven't done one in a while and I'm feeling pretty generous. So probably, like I said, I will do it generally between Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right. Now with that being said, go follow the home team, 313 Retro Queen, MCFLYKOF. Tap in. Also, check us out, Who Has the Heat. We about to start season 12. We about to be on and popping in about 2 weeks. So if you haven't followed us on YouTube or IG, please go ahead and follow us as well. I just left the mall. I seen the Jordan 3 Rare Air sitting on shelves as anticipated. That looked a lot better, I guess, on the shelf than it did in my hand. I don't know why, but that was anticipated those were gonna sit. I'm really shocked that the white cement 4 is still sitting on shelves. Don't know what happened. There is a lot of shoes that's been dropping, so I can understand it. But that's good for people who just wasn't ready to cop at the moment, and they can go back and get them for retail instead of resale. So I ain't mad at it. I'm not on here promoting or how shoes, you know, I look at shoes or how I gauge shoes because they're sitting on shelves. My thing is, if you want the shoe, cop the shoe. If you got the ends on when, you know, what the shoe is gonna do, like restocks, or you got, you know, this feel this shoe gonna be below retail, I'm all for saving a penny. I may have a lot of shoes, but I prefer to get the steal and the deal. Some shoes you gotta just take that loss, grab them, jump out the window because you got the shoe, you know, stress, and you gotta worry about sneakers and all that other stuff. All right, so that's just my little bit of advice to anybody who's watching this video. Now with that being said, let's get into the review. Like I said earlier in my last video, I was in Las Vegas, or Las Wages as we call it, the 9th Island. I was at the premium outlet, and man, they have some steel. I could have technically just did one entire suitcase full of shoes. 40% off, 10% off military. Any shoe that you think you was on the fence about and you wanted to try, they was there. I almost bought the Jordan 1 UNC reimagined, even though I don't wear ones, but I was like, should I do it or should I not? I decided not to because that wasn't a lane that I wanted to go back in. But this one, I don't have the box because I couldn't fit all of these shoes in it, but they are unworn, and you're gonna get this review, all right? Because like I said, I'm gonna try something at least once, and you know what? I think I'm sold on it. I think I am sold, but it's up to you. Go, at least I wouldn't say go buy them. If you can, go try it on. You will be pleasantly surprised. Without further ado, here they are. Bang, bang. Look at that. The triple black D Air Max DN joints. What size did I even get on these things? I went true to size on these, all right? Generally, I wear a size 10, so I went true to size. The people say, hey, yo, man, you want to try a shoe out? You can wear these all day. So look at this shoe. You can wear this all day, and you can wear it as a work shoe, right? Because it's all black. The DN stands for Dynamic Air, the first of its kind. Now, if you see on the side of this shoe, well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I think I was 130, but 40% off 50. I think I got this shoe for 60. I think $60 or $70. So I said, okay, bet. Now, as you can see underneath the shoe, got kind of that nice traction. You got your swoosh, and as you can see under here, which make this shoe unique when you say dynamic air, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 chambers underneath this shoe. Now, when you walk and you apply pressure, air moves to each chamber of the shoe, making this some serious technology instead of Air Max and the other stuff that you have. This is some pretty innovative stuff. So you see, if you got the regular dynamic air, so the other one, the DN8, which is 8 chambers, so you got air all the way going through here as well. So I think this is pretty innovative if you ask me. And this is a very light shoe. I tried it on, it was very comfortable. And then you kind of got this piece on the protector, like for scuffs, right? When you're running, you tend to scuff this up. This type of material here, it's weird. It feels like a tire type material. So like for your car, it's like a rubbery, kind of like when they had them LeBron 12, those brick cities, I think they was called, rubber city, whatever. It had that little speckles on it, kind of feel like that. You get a small little Nike swoosh there. You got your rope laces. You got your air and dynamic air here on the front. On the side, you got another swoosh. And then inside, you got Air DN Max. So it would fall under the Air Max line. And of course, you come around on the medial side, you pretty much got the same thing. Well, like a plastic type material, but this is a light shoe. Like I said, I think this is pretty innovative on the materials and just the craftsmanship of the shoe. So the question I always ask, people willing to pay for Jordan, like a Jordan 1 1985 material, you paying $200, but you wouldn't want to spend $200 for a futuristic, more improved shoe like this. And it's very wearable, right? Because it's black, you can wear this to anything. Like I said, you can wear it to church, you can wear it to work, you can do your regular day-to-day walking, or you can do all of this running. So I can't complain about that. I mean, it's not much to really talk about the shoe because it's all black. All black, you can't go wrong with that. Clean, straight to the point. Speaking of straight to the point, now we got to get into what will I give this shoe on a 1 to 5 scale. I can't really find no reason to deduct any points, right? The price was on hit. The material is good. If you want to go with flash, all of that good stuff, I can understand that. But just the shoe in general, if you just want to go with talk about all black, wearable, new technology, innovative technology. I mean, you even got this little bumper on the back of it, right? So if you hit so basically you can't really even scuff the shoe. I think that they was talking about that back in the day. You get that little buffer, so you don't even. So a lot of people, you could probably take your shoe off like that from the back, right? No scuffing of the shoe. So this is very interesting. So with that being said, all that talking and all trying to get everybody to get into this, I'm gonna give it a Five out of Five. All right. Now you can agree, we can disagree, but that's my opinion. But I would like for you to drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of these. Like I said, this is some serious technology. You know, we always claiming about technology, and Nike came up with something that is very interesting. And when you put these shoes on, you will know the difference. You definitely can feel the difference in this shoe. It's almost like a foam positive. When you put it on, like they say, mold to the shoe, you can feel the difference in this shoe. Now let me know in the comment section below, do you have a pair of these? Would you cop them again? I'm probably gonna cop another pair. If I can find something like a brighter color that really make it pop, I think they have this in yellow, but it's a kid's shoe. But if they had these in adults in that color, those would have been copped. So other than that, that's all I have to say. Like I said, you don't have to buy them. Try them on, see what you think. You may like it, you may not, but definitely I think this is a dope shoe in my opinion. And until the next one, we out. Peace.